Hey, what's up YouTube? Fake Lower here with another Wifi Match. This one's really just to show how fucked over by hacks I can get. This isn't as bad as others I've had, but it is one I've been able to record. So basically, let's just start this up. So I know he's gonna lead off with Don Fan because that's just the basic predictable lead. So I'm gonna start off with Rose Ray just to basically counter that from the start, but not counter, just check, I should say. So I'm gonna go for a Giga Drain just because it's really the best thing. I have to hit it, and that's not gonna even take it down to a sturdy, but it doesn't matter because I'm not invested in my special attack, so I wouldn't expect it to. So yeah, I'm gonna go for another Giga Drain, though I should have gone for the HP Fire, I believe I do have, as he's gonna switch into his own Rose Ray just to counter my Giga Drain. So that Giga Drain is not going to do jack diddly because it's quad resisted, and it is a bulky motherfucker on the special side. So he's going to get off a sleep powder on me, and of course it hits, so that's okay. So I can switch out here, but I'm going to stay in case he wants to try to predict me and go for a second sleep powder just to hit another one of my pokes. So he's actually going to switch out for his own instead of going in. So that's basically, I'm burning off a sleep turn, but this is not something I really want to stay in on. So I'm going to have to switch out of my Rose Ray, and I'm going to go into Gligar just because it basically walls the shit out of the any Heracross set, really. So he's going to go for a Mega Horn. That's not going to do too much, but it's going to do, yeah, not much at all. So basically he knows he's going to have to switch out, and he's going to go into his Milotic. I should have gone for a Toxic, I should say, but I didn't. I just went for a Roost just to cover any damage he could have done in case he wanted to stay in and go for a Mega Horn again. So now I know I should switch out, but I'm going to go to my Rose Ray because I expected this to be a bulky Milotic and him to go for a Scald instead of anything else. So yeah, he's gonna go for an Ice Beam. That's gonna do a nice chunk, but since I am bulky Rose Raid, it is not gonna take me out, so even with him being Life Orb, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna switch out into my Registeel because I could take that, right? Yeah, that is right, but as you'll see here, he gets the added bonus. He just gets that awesome freeze, and I'm pretty screwed right there because now Registeel is basically useless because, like hell, I'm going to be thawing anytime soon because Hacks hates me. So he's going to switch out and he's going to go into his Dumbo, his Donphan. So basically, the best thing I could do is just try to burn some turns, hopefully get him to survive. Here he's going to go for an EQ, but hopefully I was going to be able to, like, hit him with an Iron Head or something, or set up rocks before he EQs me to death. But nope, he's gonna get that EQ off. That's super effective damage. Awesome, right? It sucks for me because I'm still frozen, so I'm gonna have to switch out my Gligar and try to at least take something and hopefully really kill off this thing some other way. But of course I'm gonna go into my Gligar and it's gonna take an EQ because I'm a flying type, right? Yeah. So he's gonna go for an Ice Shard this turn. I know I can take Ice Shards all day every day, but just to top it off, on top of that, Freeze is gonna go for an Ice Shard, and you want to know what? He is gonna get a crit that is gonna, wow, I'm getting kind of fucked right now, and I'm gonna go for an EQ just to see how much damage I can do, and that's not gonna do much at all. I know I'm gonna have to switch out for another Ice Shard, and that's quite unfortunate because, hey, let me get screwed over some more, right? Yeah. So he's gonna go for an Ice Shard, and that's not gonna do much to Heracross because it's not even like stab or anything. So I know I can safely go for a Mega Horn. I'm gonna go for Mega Horn just because he probably wants to go into his Rose Ray to take it, and this is just gonna be awesome. He really should have gone into Frostlass to take it better, but oh well. For me, it's okay. So yeah, he's gonna go into his own Heracross now, which I do believe is a Bandit or something. I don't honestly know. So I'm gonna go into Registeel just to sack it or something. But he's gonna go for a Stone Edge trying to hit me for neutral, and that means I'm gonna be able to survive one. I don't know why he switches out as he does now, but it's okay because I can really counter him in any way possible. But yeah, he's just gonna go into his Flygon, and basically what I really have to do here is I have to trap him into a move. Hopefully Registeel can get some kind of form of thawing, but no, I'm gonna go into Gligar just to wall any physical hit he wants, but he's gonna go for a U-turn just to counter me straight from the start, and basically he has options now. He's gonna kill off my Gligar no matter how I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna have to sack this thing, and he's gonna go into his Frostlass, and basically I'm hoping here that he might want to set up some spikes first, but nah, he's just gonna kill me off with an Ice Beam. Pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go into my Heracross, and I know I could take this thing out with a Pursuit, and he can't do anything against me, so he's gonna withdraw, and I'm gonna go for that Pursuit, and this is a dead Frostlass. So now I have his main two things against me, basically being this Frost Last and his Rose Raid, which are basically setup spikes, and sleep any other broke. So I really don't care that they're gone now, which is really, I mean, I should care because they're gone. It's good that they're gone. Just gonna keep going for Stone Edge, and this is actually gonna take on my Ridge Steel. So yeah, that's good. Finally, so I'm gonna be able to send out Metacham, and I know I can outspeed and Oko if this is a Scarf, because most Scarfs do run Adamant, and I am a jolly nature if I do believe right. So I'm gonna go for a Cycle Cut, and this is actually gonna take out the Donphan from this rage, which is quite nice actually. So he's gonna go into his Milotic, and I know I can't really take this out very well unless it switches into one of my Cycle Cuts. So yeah, I'm gonna have to switch out into Snorlax just to take any hit, and so that's basically how the plan's going to work. And he's going to go for a Hydro Pump, and this Hydro Pump will do a nice chunk, but not something to be really scared about. So here I know he's going to switch into his Heracross, but I don't really want him to go into it, so I'm going to go for a Whirlwind as he goes into his Heracross. So this is just switching him out into my Milotic again. And I know I could take one of these things down, and I know he won't go into Heracross to try to counter me again, because obviously Whirlwind, but actually he is gonna, I guess he was predicting me to actually go for a move this time, but oh well, for him I should say. But I'm gonna go for a Body Slam, and that's gonna do barely less than half, unfortunately, and I'm not even gonna get the para, because Hacks is not my forte in this match. So I'm going to go into Rose Raid just a second to a Choice Banded, what I expect to be Choice Banded, close combat, and that he's going to take me out. Not that bad, because I don't need Rose Raid anymore, and I could just send in Metacham as another sweeping chance. So I'm going to go into Metacham. I'm just going to throw out whatever it's freaking called, Psycho Cut, and this is actually going to hit the Milotic, and it's going to allow me to take it out with a 2-hit KO. So this is okay. Now he's going to be, after this, kill off this Milotic with a Scarf, he's going to be down to his Heracross and his Flygon, which are pretty, like, basically like my Metacham and Heracross together, like parallel sweeper type things. So here he's going to go into his own Flygon, and I know here that he's actually going to be a Scarf, and I really should have stayed in predicting the U-turn, but I just wanted to play it safe, and I'm going to go into my Snorlax just to take it, because this is physically max defense, max HP Whirlwind set. So yeah, he's going to go into his Heracross. I do not want to stay in on this thing, so I'm going to sack another poke, and it just happens to be the Heracross of my own that's going to get sacked to a close combat. And so yeah, I just get fudged over by Axe in this match. I swear to God, this so far is not even like the lowest part. You'll see it coming up. I swear to God, it sucks. So here I'm gonna go to Metacham, and I'm gonna throw out a Cycle Cut. And he knows he has to stay. No, I'm gonna throw out Ice Punch just in case he wanted to go for a switch to his Flygon just to take a Cycle Cut. But now, so here he's gonna go into this thing, and he's gonna send out an Outrage. I was hoping to God that I could survive it from near max HP, but no. Nope. But oh well. So I'm gonna go into Snorlax now, and I know I can take one. So I'm gonna go for a Rest, and Outrage comes. I take it. I go for Rest. He's getting confusion. I'm like, hopefully this is my chance. He'll hit himself. I can get a Body Slam off. Maybe some Paralyzation. Possibly just letting this mean I can win the match. Because it looked pretty much in my favor, because I could wall him and he'll hit himself. So here, he's not going to get the confusion. I'm like, okay, I can probably take it. I can take it. So, but, yeah, just to top it off, he's going to get a crit. And I'm like, wow, really? Wow. And to top that off even more, just to say fuck you, I'm gonna get a Rest, not even attacking. So yeah, here, and just to top that off even more, he's gonna snap out of the confusion, not even give him a chance to hit it himself now, and he's gonna go for another Outrage, and I'm gonna go for Sleep Talk, and to top that off, I'm gonna get a Whirlwind. Wow. And so yeah, I'm basically fucked here, because he's not in confusion anymore. So good game. I'm not actually pissed. I'm just getting like, wow, because the hacks, but oh well, hacks just happened. So comment, like, and subscribe, you guys. I'll see you later.